I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may now be seated.
On this week's edition of CNTV, our senior staff brings to you some of the accomplishments of our Coyotes this year, as well as some spots to get a refreshing drink over the summer. Today is May 15th, 2024, and Coyote Nation TV Live starts now. Hey Coyotes, I'm Layla Mitchell.
And I'm Caitlin Mims, and welcome to our last show of the school year. Now, all year, you've only seen one anchor on your screen, but since this is our last show, and for us seniors, that means it's the last time we get to bring CNTV to you. Now, each senior is going to get a chance to tell our school's story one last time.
As a senior with only 2 days left of school, I know I'm excited for this summer to start. That's why CNTV's Emma Dreamer went around asking you guys what your favorite summer anthem will be for this year.
Hey Coyotes, there is only 2 more days left until summer break. So on this edition of Coyote Crossing, come with me to figure out what a few fellow Coyotes' song of the summer is gonna be. Okay, what is going to be your most streamed song over the summer?
Trust by Brent Fayez.
And can you sing a little bit of it for us?
You told me I could trust you. Don't lie.
Okay, what's gonna be your most streamed song of the summer?
Sundress by A$AP Rocky.
And can you sing a little bit of it for us?
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so what is going to be your most streamed song during the summer?
Probably any SZA song.
Bags by Clairo.
Okay, and can you sing a little bit of it for us?
Every second counts. I don't wanna talk to you anymore.
Probably Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield from Anyone But You.
Okay, and can you sing a little bit of it for us? 3, 2, 1. Standing at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window.
It's gonna be Spine by West Ghost.
All right, could you maybe sing a little bit of it for us?
Yeah, I got you. You're always in my mind, can't sleep at night.
So what is going to be your most streamed song during the summer?
24K Magic by, I'm gonna say Justin Bieber, by Bruno Mars.
Can you sing some of it for us?
Yes, I can. Put your pinky rings up to the moon.
Okay.
Girl, what y'all trying to do?
I'm Sawyer Dodd.
And I'm Valeria Perez-Guerra.
And if you have any hot takes about what you think the song of the summer is going to be, make sure to send them over to our Instagram at Coyote Nation TV.
But don't you worry, we won't make you sing.
Speaking of music, we can't not talk about all of the great musicians here at Heritage.
More specifically, Ava Melanson of the Heritage Orchestra has had some noticeable growth in the past few years. CNTV's Ashrita Ramachandrula has more in her journey into her career as a multi-instrument musician.
Senior Ava Melanson has a strong passion for music. While playing cello for over 6 years, she's won numerous awards and is the secretary for the Orchestra Student Council.
I had to audition for which orchestra I wanted to be in. I think there were either 2 or 3 groups, and they placed me in the most advanced group my second year playing. Yeah, I've been in the most advanced group ever since. We added a 6th orchestra this year, which has been interesting. And then I joined a local orchestra my junior year, the Greater North Texas Youth Orchestra.
Along with playing cello, Ava has decided to add another musical skill to her set.
Our 3rd most advanced group at Heritage didn't have a bass player, so I learned and kind of taught myself how to play bass, like with the help of Miss Balkema.
Elizabeth Bakema, the Heritage Orchestra director, witnesses Ava's bold growth from just starting out to now.
She was able to earn a spot in the Symphony Orchestra, which is our most advanced orchestra. It's really rigorous. The music is a lot more difficult than our other levels. So it requires a lot of preparation and time outside of school.
As for the past couple weeks, I've been practicing like every day for like hour and a half to 2.5 hours.
Despite Ava's plate piling up with practice and performances, her love for music shines through. Her father, Wes Melanson, sees that passion for music every day.
It's a lot of work, and she has a lot to balance because she has obviously school, multiple orchestras, and a job. But she does a good job juggling it all, and naps are very important to her.
Along with the support from her parents, Ava greatly appreciates her director's guidance.
For music, I really look up to Miss Balkema here. She's one of probably like my biggest inspirations. Like she's helped me out throughout my entire, throughout high school.
We've had open lines of communication all year. She's really comfortable coming to us and asking us advice and questions and what she should do, what she should play, which colleges she should audition for, and so hopefully we've helped her with that process.
To dig deeper into her passion, Ava has decided to pursue music education.
I guess 2 years ago, I was talking with one of my private lesson teachers, and I was like, oh, do you think this could be something do you think like music education, doing that in school? He's like, yeah, I think you could be a really good fit for that. I'd love to be in either a middle school or a high school teaching, directing orchestras like they do here, because it's just, I've been passionate about music my whole life, and that's something I want to be able to spread and teach to future generations. No brainer for me.
I'm Ashrita Ramachandrala with Coyote Nation TV.
Hey Coyotes, I'm Kaina Mandarkar.
And I'm Surja Peruka. Last week's show, we aired our first edition of Heritage Olympics, where we had our APs do a scavenger hunt around our school.
In this edition of Heritage Olympics, CNTV's Caitlin Mims puts our coaches on the court, but a much smaller one. They'll be playing a game of cat, where one makes a basket and the other has to replicate it, or else they'll have a letter. And if they spell cat, they'll lose.
So stick around the end to see who wins.
Welcome to the Heritage Olympics, where our school staff dukes it out to see who takes home the gold. This week, Coach Villa and Coach Hicks go head-to-head to see who's best in a game of trash ball cat. Let's begin.
This right here is a Texas Longhorn legend. I'm just a West Texas dude. That's about it. It's gonna be easy. All right. Okay. Right here. Look.
Okay.
All right. Boom. We got it. All right. Cool.
Done.
Okay.
Done. Dang, it didn't work. This one is oh.
Ooh, I see you, man.
Clutch. Z.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, you can have that. All right.
Catch and go. Ooh, man. There it is.
I'll throw it though, right?
Doesn't matter.
Ooh, CA. Oh. God.
He comes back from not just a C, but a C and an A.
Congratulations on your win, Coach Hicks. Now, these coaches don't just play hard, they also work hard whenever they're coaching their student athletes on the court, the field, or the track.
These athletes have many obstacles to face throughout the year, whether that's how much competition they face or more. CNTV's Jackson Williamson brings to you guys the advantages and disadvantages of being considered 5A versus 6A.
Heritage High School, located on El Dorado Parkway, is only 3.4 miles away from Rock Hill High School and 8.5 miles away from Prosper High School. Despite the proximity, Heritage does not compete against their neighboring districts, such as Plano, Allen, McKinney, and some Prosper schools. This is because schools in those districts have a larger student body, thus making them 6A schools. Texas high schools are placed into separate divisions, 1A being the smallest and 6A being the largest. Currently, we sit at a 5A level. At the beginning of the year, FISD sent out a survey asking parents and staff if they believe the district should make the optional change to 6A. 65% of our staff disagreed with the change, one of those being our athletic coordinator, Coach Gilchrist, who formerly coached at a now 6A school.
I like the student opportunity model that we have, to where we have opportunities for a lot of kids to play a lot of sports or a lot of extracurricular activities, so I really like the model that we have, and that's one of the reasons that I came here.
With the increase in students, Snobov Karana, a varsity track and field athlete, believes the opportunities for athletes are hindered.
So 6A has a lot more students, and therefore there would be a lot more competition to get the spots for any team that we would have. I'd rather stay in a 5A system because, again, 5A, there's much less students. We only have like about 2,000 students, and out of those only like 15 or so do cross country or track, and then even on the soccer team we only have 42 kids. So there's a lot less competition versus like 6A schools, which have like possibly like 4,000, 6,000 students.
However, 6A athlete Trent Carlisle believes the main advantage is the funding.
Advantages of being a 6A athlete is you get access to more funding. Programs like football and baseball and the bigger sports have access to way more funding than 5A schools.
This change doesn't just have an impact on athletics, it has a major effect on fine arts and curricular programs. Members of these programs, such as Fred Wara and Annabelle Owusu, believe the change has its advantages and its drawbacks.
Getting more funding would definitely be great. I would say we would need it for instrument repairs, to cover the trips, UIL and everything. But I do think it might cause people to lose their spots that they already have.
It's like double the amount of people, so double the competition that I have to go up against, right? The more the competition, the more challenging it's going to be for me to succeed and actually stand out. But there'd be an upside. With a lot bigger schools, there could be a lot bigger and, I guess you could say, more important eyes on you. So if you do make it out of the crowd, then there are going to be a lot bigger people seeing you, a lot more opportunities going for you, and high chance of success.
I'm Jackson Williamson with Coyote Nation TV.
Hopefully that gives you guys some more context about this debate going on in our community.
Speaking of which, there's going to be a lot happening in this community as this year comes to a close. So if you're feeling a bit lost in all the things,
from graduation to summer school, here's your Heritage Heads Up.
Thanks, guys. Welcome, Coyotes, to the last Heritage Heads Up of the school year. There are only 2 more days left of school, but there's still some major things coming up, so let's get into it. First up, for those of you concerned, FISD's summer school program is open to all students, and registration closes this Friday, May 17th. Registrations not paid by the deadline will result in courses being removed. You can also head over to Frisco ISD's website to request a change or removal in a course as well. There is one last super important thing coming up: graduation. Let's jump into all the ins and outs of how the ceremony is going to work. Now, seniors, just to remind you, Heritage's graduation ceremony will be this Sunday, May 19th at 8 a.m. at the Ford Center. Don't forget to attend graduation rehearsal at 1 p.m. in the auditorium on Friday, May 17th. Tickets will be given to you at rehearsal, but remember to check if you are on the hold list because students who are will not receive tickets. Keep in mind that only FISD-approved regalia is permitted to participate in the ceremony. So that includes no decorated caps, unapproved cords, or stoles. Be sure to arrive at the stadium no later than 7:45 a.m. Now, for everyone attending the ceremony, the doors open at 7 a.m. and you are welcome to free seating with your ticket. The ceremony will also be live streamed and archived for those not attending, so stay tuned. 2 more quick announcements for you seniors. Final transcripts will be available to you May 30th. Lastly, make sure that you have updated your Parchment account so that you will still have access to your files from your FISD account once it's gone. An email was sent to you with steps on how to do so. Well, Coyotes, that's all I have for you on this edition of Heritage Heads Up. I'm so proud of you all, and best of luck. Back to you, seniors.
With our final HHU of the year, I hope that helped you guys figure out how to end off the year strong.
Throughout the year, we tried to cover as much of our diverse heritage community as possible. But you guys may or may not know about one program in particular. CNTV's Layla Mitchell tells us more about the Functional Academic Program.
So we really want to focus on the inclusion on our campus.
Heritage High School is home to over 2,000 enrolled students. Each of these students have different needs when it comes to learning successfully, and having a helping hand can be essential for a fulfilling high school experience. For students with disabilities, they may need more help in the classroom than others. This is where the members of the Special Education Program, such as teacher Jessica Livesay, step in.
Special education is kind of like an umbrella. It supports all people with disabilities. It's a very wide range of disabilities. Regardless of what the program is, they kind of all do the same thing, and that's create inclusion and take students, no matter what their abilities are, and kind of make an even playing field for everybody.
One program under the umbrella of special education is the Active Learning Classroom, or the ALC. Hannah James is a part of this program, and it's her job to assist students who need more hands-on help.
Our population of students in this specific classroom, they're not going to be going to like college and things like that. So, and we are for the students who need help with kind of like activities of daily living. So help with academics along with help with eating and bathrooming and things like that. I think the biggest struggle would just be finding people to help them.
But creating inclusion is a goal that not only the adults at Heritage prioritize. Students in the Best Buddies Club, such as President Nikhil Naluri, work with their advisor, Mrs. Livesay, to create an equitable experience for others.
So growing up, like I had a couple friends that had like autism and like IDD, stuff like that. And so just like seeing them, and like I would hang out with them, but like other than that, they wouldn't have any other activities. So I just wanted to provide like an environment for the kids at our school. It's basically a club where we try to make all the special needs kids like feel included and try to get them involved in activities that like everyone else does as well, because no one wants to feel left out.
The SPED department and Best Buddies work together to bring inclusivity to life. They do this through special events and thoughtful crafts.
They also do Special Olympics, so we have a day out of the year where we go bowling, and Best Buddies comes with them and helps them roll the ball down the slope so that they can bowl. They always get awards for that. And then at the Special Olympics, they have a lot of sensory games set up so they can walk over bubble wrap or go under streamers, and they have different light rooms and things like that.
A lot of people don't realize is like the ALC kids, not just the IDD ones, but the ALC kids, like they don't get to do much. They stay in that room and like they just like look at the ceilings, and like something that we decided to do for that is paint their ceiling tiles. So like, when they look up, they have like something to look at and like be happy with.
No matter how small, taking action can make a difference.
We're a family, and inclusion should be the most simple, walking a friend to class, eating lunch with a friend, and that it should be that way for everybody regardless of their abilities.
I'm Layla Mitchell for CNTV.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's starting to get way hotter outside with summer approaching, and it's very important to find fun ways to stay refreshed in the hot sun.
CNTV's Gabby Diaz and Naisha Mangoma take us around to a couple drink places in our area and tell us which one they think is the best.
Hey Coyotes! The weather is officially getting warmer and the countdown to summer has begun. So come along with me, Gabby Diaz,
and Naisha Mangoma,
as we try and review some summer sips near Heritage.
We'll be trying drinks from 3 different locations within 5 miles of Heritage and rating them based on taste, price, and refreshingness. Our first stop, Sonic.
We are trying Sonic first.
I got a Recharge, which is basically their drinks infused with Red Bull, and I got the flavor Dragon Fruit.
I got a Ocean Water with sweet cream. Cheers! This is good.
I mess with it. One thing about me is I'm gonna love that Sonic Ice though.
So rating off of taste.
7.5.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
And I would say probably an 8. For price,
I give it a 10. Like,
how much was it?
it was
$2?
Yo, it was happy hour. It was happy hour.
It's happy hour, so it was.
We got that price off.
Refreshability, I think it gives a good 7 out of 10.
I would say 8. We're gonna try HTO next.
Let's go.
We're at HTO.
Yes, we are. And what did we get?
I got something off their secret menu called the Berry Blast, size small.
And then I got also something off the secret menu, and it's called the Pink Flamingo. It is happy hour right now, so every day they have happy hour from 2 to 4. So keep that in mind when you're coming to get some HTO. Anyways, cheers.
I like it.
More refreshing, I feel like, than Sonic. Rating based off of taste.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10.
We gotta talk about price.
Oh yes.
Both of these combined were $2.92. $2.92, 2 drinks?
That's a steal. Price, 10 out of 10. Off refreshability, or refreshness, I give it a good 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
On to the next! Swig! We just left the drive-thru.
I got the Rocket.
And then I got the watermelon sugar, and I'm excited to try it. So, cheers! I actually really like it.
Wait, guys, it's good. It's good.
Based off taste,
I give it a 9.5.
Honestly, like an 8 out of 10. Rating based off of price, it was free. But Swig tends to be on the more expensive side, so for the usual price, I'd give it maybe a 6 out of 10.
I give it a 6 out of 10 also for the price.
For refreshingness,
I give it a 7.
I really
like this is like something that like you wouldn't usually get, but like when you're feeling fun,
when you're in need of a little treat. Refreshability, top tier. Price, top tier. And then taste, also top tier. So these are our summer sips that we tried. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
And we hope that maybe this summer that y'all can maybe try one of these.
Thanks for watching. Bye!
Y'all, this has been a big year for Heritage. Our girls and boys basketball team both made it to playoffs, and our Coyote Theater, specifically prose and poetry, is currently competing at state right now.
CNTV's Kind of Mahendeker will give us the rundown on the accomplishments our Coyotes completed at the end of this year.
One thing you should know about us by now is that we're always going to plug our social media no matter what. And just because it's the last week of school doesn't give you an excuse to not follow us now.
So if you're already following us, you would know that we always ask you guys to send in your favorite memories throughout the year. Some of our favorite memories were going to Six Flags for our senior trip and celebrating our advisor's birthday.
But we want to see some of your favorite highlights of this year. So go over to our Instagram at Coyote Nation TV and send us pictures now.
Now that we've reached the end of our show, we all want to say a quick goodbye before we officially sign off for our last time. It has been such an honor being able to tell our school's story for the past 4 years. I've loved being a part of this team so much, and I am going to miss everybody so much.
Being a part of CNTV these last 4 years have been such a privilege, and not only have they allowed me to grow my skills in media, but grow as a person. So I want to thank every single one of the people on the staff this year and all the years before for making me the person I am today. And thank you for letting me be a part of telling Heritage Story.
Like Valeria said, I know I would not be the person I am today if it was not for broadcast. This class and just this program in general has allowed me to branch out so much more. I want to give a big thank you to Miss Bagwell and to everyone on this team. Miss Bagwell created a safe space for all of us here, and I know high school would not have been the same without her.
My senior year was definitely defined by all these people in this room today, and my whole high school experience was just like unmatched without this team within the rooms of this wall and with Miss Bagwell, and I couldn't be more grateful, and I loved being a part of your everyday.
I mean, I went from someone who was terrified to be on a camera the first year I joined this program, my sophomore year, to now pursuing a college degree in media. So just because of this community, all these people, all the friends I've made, I'm not only proud to say that this is my dream, but also confident that I'm going to be able to make something of anything, anywhere.
I had such an amazing time creating amazing content about the heritage community, and although it was kind of stressful, it was so fun collaborating with my CNTV team and obviously Miss Bagwell, who supported me throughout everything. And overall, it's just an everlasting experience.
And for our
Last time ever,
I'm Caitlin Mims.
I'm Layla Mitchell.
I'm Sawyer Dodd.
I'm Valeria Perez-Guerra.
I'm Sergio Purica.
I'm Carmen Hendeker.
And you stay classy, Coyotes!